And how you guys are doing? Have a beautiful Friday to each and everyone out there. And guys, for me at this hand, it's just so beautiful outside. It's just so beautiful outside. Today is just beautiful. Planning and go out for a walk later. It's too hot out at this time. So I'm saving my walking for later when it's much cool now. So anyway, people, as I said, when things happen, and I like to really get the full understanding of things before I even try to speak about it. And as many people know, like I believe it's some days ago now, more than some days, a son, 25 years old son, who unalive is 50 years old mom and 14 years old brother. And I do a lot of research and stuff like that about it to see literally what, because many people post up so many things, and I just literally keep talking to myself, why and hurt a child when I'm alive, their own mother? I kept asking that question. And, based on some of the things then that I come across and read about, here from family member and stuff like that, it's like for him to put away for some time, it's because of the mother, like they had issues, and he got put away from 2021, and he just got out over a week and so on. And based in what people, neighbors and stuff saying, because I go to watch a lot of videos and a lot of stuff, because it's very touching, and very sad. I'm a mother also myself, and when you see those type of things happening, as a parents, it's really touching, because it could happen to any one of us too, you know but I believe, based on many things that I literally come across, I believe what the mother should have done, if she knew that he put away for all these years because of issues was happening with both of them, and that's the reason why they put him away. He was doing time served. I believe, you could see where the mother is so happy post, she can barely wait for her child to release, from lockdown, and very happy. But is that child happy? Because, there's so many things we have to look into. Um, he's wrong for what he did to unalive his parents, his mom and his brother. Of course. No one should unalive anyone. Let God take us in his time. But it's like it's so many things going on, you know what I mean? Even though he unalive his mother and his brother, but based on things that I heard people really talking about, people, neighbors, people, family member, people who knows them. I just put my 2 cents them together. I literally believe that, he locked them for all these years from 2021 through 2025. And he just in lockdown have plans. When he get out, what going to happen? He don't just get out and just retaliate. No. He already, hello, hi, how you doing? How you doing? When he's before he already had his plans. And as many people know, when people lock down, for so long, these type of things messed up his mentality. Lockdown. He's a 25 years old young man, and I believe he's grieving. He's upset. He have anger inside of him that where he was in lockdown is because of his mother. He's not looking at it that hello, hello. He's not looking at the situation that is because of his behavior. put him where he had. He just looking ahead is because of his mother, you know. And I listen to many neighbors, friends, and family member. Watch a video of them speaking. Literally and briefly, and based on many things that they've been saying. Like when he get out, he look wild. He look um agitated. He look like he having anxiety. He don't keep still. He just all over back and forth. So I mean, no one know what was running through his mind. No one literally know what was going on. I just feel like this is something a lot of us as mother should take as example, and this is not the first child unalive their parents. Many child out there did it, and many more will happen too. But how can we as parents protect ourselves from getting unalive from our own child? Sometimes we have our children, we're not around them. Hello, we're not around them 24/7. We do not know what our children they get caught up into. We do not know their company. We do not know what they're smoking. We do not know what they're taking. We do not know as parents, because they a 25 years old young man, he's an adult. He's an adult. His mother don't know what he's doing, and many times I feel a lot this way. A lot of parents, especially mothers, they refuse to let go from their children when they reach certain age. Let go, let they go out there and experience life for themselves. Because when your child reaches certain age, an adult in the home, how many homes that have adult children running smooth? So you may find a few, but you're not gonna find many, because we mothers, we believe that because it's our children, they may go out and come in late. We have an issue with it. They make this, we have a problem with it. It's best if they live in their home. We're not facing their living lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's less stress for us. When children reach certain age, mothers, parents, mother and father need to let go. It's hurt, like you have your children and you have your home, and everyone live at home, and then there's a time come when everyone become an adult and they decided to go in their home. It's like it's gonna take time for you to get used to certain things, but every day you come home, or you cook for this old family. You're not doing it anymore. Although some children, they still come over for their food. They still come over like they still live at home. But it's better like that when the children they reach certain age, adult age group, to go out and experience what it's like for themselves to take up a big responsibility. Because it can cause so many conflict. It can. It can cause so many conflict. And based on some of the things that I heard from friends and family member, it's because of the mother. It's not really because of the mother. It's because him and the mother have something abuse. And for him to put away from 2021 to 2025, that means he literally put his on his mother, for them to literally do that. He put away for all these years, from 2021 to 2025. No one know what's going through him. No one know what is happening. No one know his plans. This young man seemed like from the day he got sentenced, he have his plans when he get out what's going to take place, and is exactly what he did. He have his plans. I mean, when people locked down, put away, it messed up people mentality. Those type of lifestyle messed up people mentality. You give away your freedom. You give away your rights. And it's not like somebody took it from you. You give it away yourself. And the some of the things that we as parents need to pay close attention to when you're in your home and you have children in your home where the relationship start to get escalate. It's just telling you, put down your feet, speak less. Don't act like a bully to your child, because that can lead up to hot fire. Calm down, relax and calm down. Pay close attention in literally what is going on. Speak less, because many times we have our adult children, them we do not know what they're smoking out there. We do not know what they're taking. We do not know what they're sniffing. We do not know what they're doing. Even drinking. We do not know. And when people and certain type of thing, their mentality, everything is changed. They're not the same person. And sometimes we parents, we just looking at, we bring our child in this world, and sometimes they become an adult. From a child, we could say whatever words, say anything. They become an adult. We believe as parents we can still control their mentality, which we can't. We cannot. I'm not here. The only thing I'm here because it have to be something serious happening why he was put away. And when he came out, nothing have to happen. He just taking revenge. And those are the type of things then he have up inside of him, where the mother was so happy, for him to come home, so happy, but didn't know that happy for him to come home as a child, it would end her and her 15 years old son. Some of the things and that we must have to understand, we have to love ourselves before our children. Because if we love our children before ourselves, that means we don't love our children. Okay? We have to love ourselves first. In some way, I kind of blame the mother in some way not to be smart. Because if I literally know that I'm the one, because of certain thing happening, my son get to put away for years. I'm gonna be honest. It all depends on what happened. You know what I mean? Because if my children, three sons that I had, any day of their life, believe their mentality, tell them they bring me in this world, they can put their hand at me because they bring me in this world. You understand? And I believe if a child put their hand at their parents, abused them, and they got locked down, they should stay there in discipline. It's not a love lane. We are a mother, and of course, it doesn't matter what our children they get involved in. It's our belly pain. But wrong is wrong and right is right. When your children they done something, don't let they feel like what they did is okay. And that's the reason why so many children, when they done something one time, they keep doing it again, because mommy always there to defend them like they didn't do anything wrong. And we as parents have to be careful. First of all, the day before we got relief, and those type of thing, I believe when he get out first, it's so hard, because which mother would have in their thought that their child was away, locked down, get relief, and then just unalive them. I don't think a parents would have that thinking. But if it was me in that woman's shoe, and I know it's because of certain issues in the home, why he put away for so many years, because of me as the mother, for him to come out, I'm looking for safety. I'm seeking safety. I'm not going to let him even come in my house like that. I'm not, because at the same time, we love our children, them, a lot of us parents. I love my kids, them, but I don't love them more than myself. I'm sorry, I don't, and I cannot either. I cannot. If I love my kids them more than me, I don't love them. I have to love me first. And it's just so sad. When a mother bring the child in this world, you suffer, you struggle. You know what it takes to bring someone in this world. He 25. He almost spent 4 years put away. Going there pretty in his early 20s. just turned 20 or something, because he's been there since 2021, get out 2025. So that roughly like a 4 years. And, he's young when in its 25 is still young. Who knows what he was thinking about? Who know the plans? Every night he lay down, you know, the plans and that he had, for the last night he have up in that jail. Who know what his thought, what his thing. And based on what happened, he have his plans before he released. That's all. He has his plan when he come out, what he going to do, and that's exactly what he did. And these are some of the things that it is so sad and hurt, because I'm a mother too. It could have happened to me, could happen to any mother. But at the same time, we have to be smart as mother too, not because we believe, or we thought that, or we are the mother. Sometimes we have to go easy on our adult children, because it can cause so many things, because they are an adult. They're not underage kids anymore, where we monitor them 24/7. We not. So we have to understand, we don't know what's going on behind closed door. We don't know when they go out there what they're doing. So we have to be careful. We just have to be careful. And more other family member who speak, and friends, like when he get out, he was so anxious, like running all over the place, like he was just ready to do something. Those are some of the things, people have to open up their eyes to pay a close attention to people out there. You know what I mean? Because you can see the outside of a person, you cannot see the inside. If we could see the inside of a person, sometime the person who we go to bed with, the person we eat with, the person who we laugh with, the person who we drive to the mall with, the person that we go to do food shopping with, the person we call our man, the person we call our woman. If we could literally see the inside, many things that happen wouldn't happen. We would put our feet in our hand and took off. But we can only see the outside of people. We cannot see the inside. And sometimes you can look at the outside of a person. You have your kid, you know your children. You know when something is not okay. You must look at your child and know that something is wrong. You know? You must know that something is not okay. I would be very scared if it was me in that mother's shoe, to know that he put away because of issues between me and him. And when he came out, I don't know if I could be around in that home. If he had nowhere to stay, it would be okay. He's my child. It would be okay for him to stay in the home. I would find somewhere to go for my safety. I would never spend a night with him under the same roof. Never. And shelter is there. He would have to go somewhere. But we parents, especially we mothers, and these are some of the things then why some father, not daddy, is not in the house. It's not because they're not a great father. It's just because some of we mothers not a great mother, because we defend our children too much. And when father try to discipline them, sometimes mother step in it, and it causes breaking up. I see it happen many times. It's not a joke thing. A home without them daddy is not a good home. When we mothers alone have to raise our child, we don't know everything about male. It's hard. And nobody know what happened to this young man. What he did, not acceptable at all. But nobody know what's running through his mind. With something was running through his mind, because he make up his mind to unalive his mother and his brother. He don't care. That's the way he had it set. And it's really sad, because no one on this planet should ever have negative thought to hurt their parents. None. Our parents is someone who suffer and bring us in this world. Our parents is someone who, when a man put the baby there, they gone. Mothers go through so much. I don't believe any mothers deserve to unalive from their own children. No. Mm-mm. And sometime in this world, you see many people out there, they try so many things, spend so many dollars to have kids. And it doesn't matter what they did. It cannot happen. Don't force it if you can't. It's a reason. Because sometimes you're bringing your own destination. Don't force it. Don't even think about adoption either. You don't know you don't know adoption kid you're going to adopt sometime. The mother and the father background. You know what I mean, people? Sometimes it's our worst nightmare. It happened. We have people adopt kids because they're unable to conceive children. You have parents that, have their own kid. And I love them. This young man is not the first. It's not the second. It's not the third. And more going to happen. Because many of us mothers, we believe that because we have our children them too. I'm just speaking based on so many things that I go out there in people home. And sometimes I would go in people home and I would try to like people ask me like, I would counsel and those type of things because I'm a physical therapy aide and those type of things. And I help with many relationship. And sometimes when I go out there and I listen to everyone, sometimes the mother is the problem. It's not the husband. It's not the baby daddy. It's not the children. It's the mother. And many mothers, they don't like to hear the truth. They don't want you to tell them they're wrong. They want to hear they're right. But you cannot wrong and get right. And these are just some of the things that for us as parents should take in consideration. Don't play when your kids they become an adult. Watch the words come from your mouth telling these kids. It's not about in the days when I was born, when I was younger. No, it's a different time. Now it's totally different. Now it's totally different. No, people have to be very, very careful. When you have your children, a lot of we mother want to hold on our children. Let them go, let them go. My younger child, I would say when he was like 23 years old, I'd give him notice. I'd have a big place. I give him notice. I write him a notice and give him notice to get out my place. Because you know why? As baby mother, I have to have consideration because that's my child. And I love me and I love my kid. And you have a child, I love my grandson. His baby mother had nowhere of staying, I have to take them in. What type of mother would I be? And when I see where jealousy and certain things start to escalate, I don't say anything. I don't. I just write a notice, and when my son get home from work, I said, I give you a month to get out. Just a month. You don't have to argue. Approach your kids them in a nice way, not because you bring them in this world. I let my son know I'm getting anxiety. I am not happy. I wasn't getting no anxiety, but I don't want to approach him in a disrespectful way. But I was uncomfortable because I don't like to live with people. My kids, they fine, but it's just hard for me. You know what I mean? I give my son notice. My son go out, find his own apartment, him and his baby mother, and they living their life. If he come to my home and things not working out, get out. Get your hell out and go through the door. Okay, you're not living in my home. But many of we parents, we literally like we we have many times like our children are not our children. We act like they our friends. Wish nothing wrong for us to take our children for our best friends, but it's not every children you can take for your best friend. You know, it is sad, really, really so sad, very, very a sad moment, very sad, but I believe that the mother should really take more precaution because I could understand if the reason for him locked down is from some other sources, not from the mother, then that could be a different total thing. But it's you, the mother is the cause of it. Why he locked down? She should have her mind, her eyes more open up because I would never spend a night with that boy under my roof. I don't care. It's just gonna happen. Because if you're in a relationship, but your friends, your family, doesn't matter who it is. You're in a when something happened one time, you don't put down your feet. You're going to continue happening again. And these are some of the things that why we get abused from our children and from our relationship. Because when something happened one time, we don't put down our feet and said, this is it. We still fighting to work it out. There's no way you can work it out. You can't change people's mentality. They has to change themselves. So um sitting down and waiting and to change somebody and you're gonna stay in it, oh, you're not giving this up, you're coming from far and this or this happened, you're going to regret it. Going to regret it. Just like there's another unalive too where a woman unalive a man. She's pregnant. She said the man abusing her. Females, what are we thinking? Are we thinking, huh? Females, you in a relationship. You claim your man abusing you, beating you, kicking you, do you all kind of things. Is that love? If you go to the store, on the clothes store, and you see they have a shirt, a shoe, a hat, a bag, and you love the bag, you purchase it. And when you go home, you pamper that bag, you just keep looking at it and say, yes, I got this. And you're walking outside so stush with your bag because you love it. When you love something, you don't hurt it. When you love something, you don't hurt it. And I can't figure out these unalive issue thing going on. You in a relationship with a man. I don't call that self-defense. I do not call that a self-defense. I can understand if it just happened. You know what I mean? You in the relationship all these years, sitting down, getting pregnant, and then you unalive a mother child, and then you said it's a self-defense. Well, I don't think it's a self-defense. And the reason why I don't think so, because when you're in a relationship and it's unhealthy, abuse, name calling, and stress, and it's just time to go. You don't have to tell the man you want to separate. When you go and you get out, get some clothes and leave. Don't care. Go on. Go to a different state. Go someplace. They have so many battered women shelter here. So many. Leave. Go on. Leave everything. Leave it. Get some clothes and go on. Get out of it. Don't stay in it. You can change a person. And that's what messing up a lot of us. Because sometimes our children, our relationship, they have things up here. They take in high dose. And it doesn't matter what we do. We can't change them. You can't change nobody. You're in a relationship. You have your kids in the home and it's not working. They get old enough. Go to the court. Time for them to go. If they don't want to go, move to a different state. Move away from them. And nobody know where you're at. You don't have to stay in it to unalive someone. And then when you in jail, you sad. Because of course, every single person that go behind bars regret it. Because you give up your freedom. Somebody have to tell you when to shower, when to eat, when to walk, and when to sleep. You give up all of those. So sometimes we have to think. So if I believe if a relationship getting abused, like the man was abusing his baby mother, and she unalive him, she just the abuser, because she unalive him. It could have solved in a better mannerly way. Who deserved my time to go behind bars? No. My life is more important to me. And it's very important when people get in your nerves or people done stuff to you. It is very, very important to find a way, unique way, how to overcome those negative thoughts. Because of course we all are human beings, and people can say cute stuff to us, make threat, so many things. But the first thing come up in our thought, it's the backfire. We're not thinking, when we done this, what's gonna happen to our children, our family, the bad reputation, the bad talk that we're gonna leave behind. We're not thinking about all those things. We're not. And these are some of the things then that we should think about before we do something. You know? These are some of the things then. But people said when you unalive is your time. Nah, I don't, it's not, can't be your time. A son unalive you? That's your time? And people look at so many things many times and said, if God was real, he could have stopped it. Because God is just not a person like me and you out there. Because many people said he's not real. There's no God. So many times, in we people too, we have to understand there's good and bad. And there's God and there's Satan. Satan can do a lot just like God too. He just can't put back that bread. So many times we make the devil fooling us, which the devil is ruling the world. We don't have no time to get up in the morning time or before we go to our bed and pray to God. We don't. We have to get up and pray because you know, I love to pray when I'm going to my bed. And sometime in the morning time I pray too, thanking God for waking me up. And before I go to bed, because you never know when you close your eyes and you're in that deep sleep. You're dead. When you're sleeping, you're dead. You're a dead person. You're breathing, but you don't know what's going on. How many people go to bed and didn't make it through? They sleep away. They didn't get the last moment to talk to God because they went to bed with the intention to get up the next morning. It didn't happen. So I believe for me, the best time to pray to God is before I go to my bed. You know, make it right. Because, you know, throughout the day, we don't know what we did, what words come from our mouth, you know, and a sin, it's go against us. So for me, I love to pray, you know. I'm not a Christian, you know, I used to, but I am not, but at the same time, it's good to pray. And when we pray sometime and ask God to protect us from our enemies, to protect us from our so-called friends, to cover the car that we are driving, protect us to go out there and unalive innocent people in the street. You know, so we have to pray. We have to pray. Many times if we get up and pray, say words of prayer, it will save us from many things. I don't know if people don't really pay close attention what literally happening in this world these days. The devil running the world. The devil running the world. It's just shameful, sad. I'm a mother too. I'm a mother. I'm not saying my kids, they can't unalive me. I'm not saying it cannot happen. I have 3 sons. They literally know the mother they have. I don't think they would ever face me with those type of things. They're not. I don't think they would. It doesn't matter what they on. It doesn't matter what any one of my 3 kids on. I don't think they would ever have the mind, the mentality to face me. It is so shameful for the rest of the family, and it's sad for the neighborhood, sad for everybody. I mean, people crazy out there, like, people who just unalive people. It's sad, but when your own children unalive you, that's something right there. And these little things are things for us as mother. These are some precaution things for us. We must always admire our children then. If they're not living with you, when they come around to visit, admire them. I does that with my son. Whenever he come around, I look at him, and sometimes I could see some sadness in his face. Now it's nicely say, you don't look happy today. What happened? Those type of thing. And then we start to talk. What's going on? You know what I mean? And the next time he come, he's happy. You know what I mean? But we have to pay attention. It doesn't mean because your kids walk through the door and their face look sad or something, you're gonna yell, you're gonna scream, and you're gonna this. Some of we mother too. We just believe that we bring our children them in this world, and they become an adult, we still treating them like a kid. They're not kid. We have to watch the words come from our mouth telling our growing adult child. We do have to. 2024 January. No, 2023 January. New Year's. I have my book and pen, things that I need to change with, like towards my 3 sons. And I sometimes I could be hashy, you know what I mean? Very much at them, because, I feel like I'm a mother, and I'm a single mother, raise my children then. And I feel like I do the best I can. I do the best I can. And of course, every parents out there want the best for their children. Every parents out there want to see. I don't know if a parents out there who doesn't care, but I believe every parent should care to see their children rising, not falling. And no parents want to see their kids not doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And if I don't see my kids, they heading the right way, I used to lash out hard. I used to lash out, not like I'm disrespectful to them, but I used to lash out hard and said, I didn't bring you in this world for this. And I don't want none of you do anything to make me proud. Do something to make you proud. Then I can proud as a mother. I used to hash as old as they are. My oldest 43, will be 44 in August. My second child will be 41 in October. My youngest will be 31 in December coming. And let me tell you, as old as they are, and when I speak, tears come at the eye. I never spank my kids then. I just speak because I'm mother. I I never spanked none of my three sons. They can never say I spanked them. I never do. But 2023, my younger child, I feel like sometimes we having a conversation. My younger child always said, Mom, you have to calm down a little. And when I get off the phone, it's, when we wrong as a parents and you can see it, it's very good for you. Whenever you do anything wrong and you can see your wrongs, it's very healthy for you. When I get off the phone, I can I talk to myself, and I was like, I really go hash over my son. I have to work in that area. You know what I mean? And 2024, January, New Year's, before even New Year, I started working it towards them. Like, doesn't matter what is happening, I have to like stop getting hash at them because they are growing adult. You know what I mean? I just have to start get hash. You know what I mean? Not like a disrespectful to them, but I speak very hash, like, this is, mommy bring you in this world for this, mommy bring you for that, not for that. You know what I mean? Those are the type of things. And I speak aggressive to them too. And since January 2024, I work in it. You know what I mean? For the whole for the whole year of 2024, none of my children said, Mom, you have to calm down. They never, because I just changed. And when we can see that we are doing something wrong, it will help us to mend the situation. But when we don't see where we're wrong, there's no way we're going to get help. So sometimes we parents too, we are too harsh, We are too harsh and we don't pick words to tell our children them and those type of things. We have to respect them. You know what I mean? And pick words, not because they are okay, but we have to know the words, to say, what we're going to say to them, how we're going to approach them with certain things. Because they are human beings too, not because they are our children. And those are some of the things then that I literally, like, I did need to straighten out as a mother. Those are the things that I did need to straighten out. Like, as an example, like, my older child and his baby mother would have something and she would call me. I listen to her. I wish I want to listen to my son's side. I don't like to listen to one side. One side of conversation is a lie. But when you can listen to both, it's kind of helps solve the situation. And when I listen to both, I would see where my son is wrong. And I would say, you know what? You're wrong. I'm a mother too. I can't sit here and say, oh, you're right to hurt someone's child or whatever. No, you're wrong. You know what I mean? And if I would said, okay, just as example, like some simple little thing, nothing really too ashy, like I don't feel like I want to see my children and just going out there having babies and babies and babies and babies. You want to have babies, you're supposed to be able to can take care of your child, because I'm not here to take care of anybody, kid. Those are the type of thing. I always said, don't tell me it's another baby again. Are you in the position to have another child? Those are the things. And I come out with them very hashy too. I cut back. I changed. I look at it. My kids, they grown. And I have to give God thanks and praises for that. They grown. So who want to go out there and have 20, 50, 100 kids? Let they have it. If they can't maintain them, somewhere there for them. I stop talk. I stop. So sometimes we just have to, we can get in our kids' them nerves also. You know what I mean? Sometimes we mothers can get in our kids' their nerves. Sometimes we have to watch what we said to them, cut back, calm down. I used to like not get on their nerves, but when things happen and I speak up because I'm a mother and I have to let my kids, they know when they wrong, they wrong. I'm not going to support them, but I feel like I was going too hard on them as an adult. I cut it back. The whole of last year, 2024, none of my kids said to me, Ma, you have to understand we are an adult, Ma. Not one of them say that, because I just leave them to do what they want to do. That's all. So sometimes we parents do, we have to really step back, and when they reach certain age, when your kids start to go up in their 20s, that's time for them to go in their home. They have in a relationship. Time for them to go out there and experience the world. You understand? It's time, because sometimes they can bring in their own relationship in your home and unalive you also. It's just time for them to go. It's not going to work. Because when they own the age, you limit them certain time to come home. When they become an adult, you're looking for the same thing. You're in your bed, you can't sleep as a mother because your child go out. You don't know, you worrying all this kind of negative things. You can't sleep. The only time you get enough of sleep is when dad keep pushing that door. Then you run into bed and act like, pretend like you sleeping. It's best they go out, go on their own. We holding on, we mothers, we holding on too much in our children then. And sometimes these are the type of things that cause us to get unalive from them, because we holding on. We have to let it go out there and experience the world. Let it go out there and see what it takes to pay bills. How can you love your kids more than yourself? You can't do that. If you love your kids more than yourself, that means you never love your child. You have to love yourself first. First love is very important. Okay, people? So anyway, people, this is it right here. And I hope you guys like this video. So hello, everyone. How you guys are doing? Hi, Audrey. Audrey, how you doing, baby girl? Yes, baby girl. I'm here today. And I just want to come in here, Audrey, to talk about this incident with the 50 years old mother and the 15 years old son, that the 25 years old son unalive. Which I feel like it was very disgusting, baby girl. So yes, girl. So anyway, people, see you next time. And people, I hope you guys like this live. I hope you do. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. And as I tell you guys to, like, I have another channel at Rose, ROSEGILL. And don't hesitate to go over and support me and send me a message also. Let me know that you following me. Okay, see you all next time. Bye-bye. Happy Friday again, people. I wanna be you.